with us from Faurot Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Florida Gators and the Missouri Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jones to throw. Rolls right. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Great place to start for this offense. Keeps it moving. It's Edwards. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Delivers the stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm. Yeah,
or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grab behind the line. It's Mays. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense. work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Keeps it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Wants to go up top on second down. Left side, it's Odom. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
Got his man downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
They'll try the left side. He's past the marker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of speed.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the return, it's Mays. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's James. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun. Wilson's got it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Pulls it on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Back to pass on second down. Buying time to his right. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Wilson. Here's a little room there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here's a give the ball. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
On third down, he drops to throw. Dumps it to the back. Snags it over the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, the play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll take this opportunity to talk things over on the sideline.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, it's Edwards. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got a little grass. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw one first. Firing for the end zone. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Turning it on! He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. And it's the Tigers in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge...
Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And now this offense will take the field again. On the option. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Second down, going to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Drives inside. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll pull it down.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down to the air. Finds his man. It's Terry. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve.
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Handoff for Ball. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The Gators want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Ball. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Drops back on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Ball. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't. Touchdown, Florida! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 84 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 in their own 34. Using his legs, it's Edwards. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Running inside, it's Edwards. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Pulls it. Here's some daylight. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short.